Yatha Mone Mone Maha Mone Soha Tayatha Mone Mone Maha Mone Soha Tayatha Maha Mune Soha Tayatha Om Mune Mune 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 Mahamune Soha. Tayata Ho Muni Muni 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 Mahamunaya 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 Soha. Tayata Ho Mahamunaya Soha. Tayata Om Muni Muni 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 Mahamunaya Soha.
Lama Tumba
Chumden, Deshin Sheba, Dachumba, Yantaba, Sanje Riba, Dan Shaso, Dembar, Deva, Sheba, Jiden, Kemba, Kibu, Dulve, Kalo, Juwa, Lana, Mep, Hadami, Namje, Tumba, Sanje, Chumden, Pelgawa, Shaka, Tuvala, Chatselo, Chudun, Kelsu,
Lama Tumba
Chumden, Deshin Sheba, Dachumba, Yantaba, Zobe, Sanje Riba, Dan Shaso, Devar Sheba, Jiten, Kemba, Kibu, Dulve, Kalo, Juwa, Lana, Me, Hadami, Namje, Tumba, Sanje, Chumden, Pelgawa, Shaka, Tuvala, Chatse, Chudon, Kelsu, Chiwo.
Lama
Tumba, Chumden, Deshin Sheba, Dachumba, Yantaba, Zobe, San, Riba, Dan Shaso, Dembar, Devar Sheba, Jiten, Kemba, Kibu, Dulve, Kalo, Lana, Mepal, Hadami, Namje, Tumba, Sanje, Chumden, Pelgawa, Shaka, Tuba, Chazalo, Chudon, Kelsu, Chiwo.
Lama Tumba
Chumden, Deshin Sheba, Dachumba, Yantaba, Zobe, San, Riba, Dan Shaso, Demba, Devar Sheba, Jiten, Kemba, Kibu, Dulve, Kalo, Lana, Mepal, Hadami, Namje, Tumba, Sanje, Chumden, Pelgawa, Shaka, Tuba, La Chatsa, Chudon, Kelsu, Chiwo. Anyezo kedam se sachen de la gomba dumbone ngane jiten tena choche son tese keba kyola chas namda kunga chodo so sanwa yeshe gyatso sege lomboda taba jiten sonal hangya wa gombo chonye kyola chas sencho demba time daveshe sado dawa kyola chas tulda keda siva sumache nyame kenchen kyola chas gombo tuje che demba tamche kembe tambabo sona yenden gyatso shen te shen shela chas tabe de chatawa yo geveng en son le dreche Chido don tham chogyo vai shigyo chula chats Jolne dore lamyan ten lava dala raptone Shinge Tamba Yenden Den Genden Layan Chatselo. Do not commit any unwholesome actions. Engage in perfect wholesome actions. Subdue one's mind. This is the teachings of the Buddha. A star, a defective view, a butter lamp flame, an illusion, a dewdrop, a water bubble, a dream, lightning, a cloud. See all causative phenomena like this. By these merits, may transmigratory beings attain the state of all-seeing, subdue the enemy of false, and be freed from the ocean of samsara, disturbed by the waves of aging, sickness, and death. The indescribable, inconceivable, and inexpressible perfection of wisdom, unproduced, unceasing, the nature of space, object of the uniquely knowing transcendental wisdom, to the mother of the victorious ones of the three times I prostrate. I prostrate to the three noble rays sublime ones. Thus did I hear at one time the Bhagavan, dwelling on mass of vultures mountain in Rajagriha, together with great community of monks and a great community of bodhisattvas. At that time, the Bhagavan was absorbed in the concentration on the categories of phenomena called profound perception. Also at that time, the Bodhisattva Mahasaya Arya Avalokiteshvara looked upon the very practice of the profound perfection of wisdom and beheld those five aggregates also empty of inherent nature. Then through the power of Buddha, the Venerable Shariputra said this to the Bodhisattva Mahasaya Arya Avalokiteshvara, how should any son of the lineage train who wishes to practice the activity of the profound perfection of wisdom? He said that, and the Bodhisattva Mahasaya Arya Avalokiteshvara said this to the Venerable Shariputra. Shariputra, any son of the lineage or daughter of the who wishes to practice the activity of the profound perfection of wisdom should look upon it like this correctly and repeatedly, beholding those five aggregates also as empty of inherent nature. Form is empty, emptiness is form. Emptiness is not other than form. Form is also not then emptiness. In the same way, feeling, discrimination, compositional factors and consciousness are empty. Shariputra, likewise all phenomena are empty, without characteristic, unproduced, unceased, stainless, not without, not deficient, not fulfilled. Shariputra, therefore in emptiness there is no form, no feeling, no discrimination, no compositional factors, no consciousness, no eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no body, no visual form, no sound, no odor, no taste, no object of touch, no phenomenon. There is no I element, and so on up to and including no mind element and no mental consciousness element. There is no ignorance, no extension of ignorance, so on up to and including no aging and death, no extension, aging and similarly there is no suffering, origination, cessation and path. There is exalted wisdom, no attainment, and also no non-attainment. Shariputra, therefore there is no attainment. The sattvas rely on and dwell in the perfection of wisdom. The mind without obscuration and without fear, having completely passed beyond error, they reach the end point of nirvana. All the Buddhas who dwell in the three times also manifest, completely awakened to unsurpassable, perfect, complete enlightenment, in reliance on the perfection of wisdom. Therefore the mantra of the perfection of wisdom, the mantra of great knowledge, the unsurpassed mantra, the mantra equal to the unequal, mantra that thoroughly pacifies all suffering, should be known as the truth, not false. The mantra of the perfection of wisdom is declared. Tayatha gate para samgate bodhiso. Shariputra, the Bodhisattva Mahasat, should train in the profound perfection of wisdom light. And the Bhagavan arose from that concentration and commanded the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokiteshvaras. Well said, son of the lineage. It is like that, it is like that. One should practice the profound perfection of wisdom, just as you have indicated. Even the Tathagatas rejoice. The Bhagavan, having thus spoken, the Venerable Sharidati Putra, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva, Arya Avalokiteshvara, and those surrounding in their entirety, along with the world, gods, humans, asuras, and Gandharvas were overjoyed, highly praised that spoken by the Bhagavan. Chubene Chatambane Mushin Tungobe to Gentuba Bola Mai Persian. Yes, Kandola Chata Loaka Shambara Shada Samara Kashamara.
Papa Gunja Sundi
Kaidembe Tofa Kitchen Neva Kitchen Shiva Tagemba Chimedin Tanje Shintin Kuri So Ha Giri Tonta Gachu Shiva
Damage
Kendan Tavo
Tumba
Jebuzun So Juve Tashi
Yandan so Oh, mon Dieu, in la emaremo tendai dia
The foundation of all good qualities is the kind and perfect Guru. Correctly following the Guru is the root of the path. By my clearly seeing this and applying great effort, please bless me to rely upon the Guru with great respect. When I have discovered that the precious freedom of this rebirth is found only once, it is extremely difficult to find again, and is greatly meaningful, please bless me to unceasingly generate the mind, taking its essence day and night. This body and life are changing like a water bubble. Remember how quickly they perish and death comes. After death, just like a shadow follows the body, the results of black and calm. And I found definite conviction in this. Please bless me always to be conscientious in abandoning even the slightest collection of shortcomings and in accomplishing all virtuous deeds. When I have recognized the shortcomings of samsaric perfections, there is no satisfaction in enjoying them. They are the door to all suffering, and they cannot be trusted. Please bless me to generate a strong wish for the bliss of liberation. Through my being led by this pure thought, with great remembrance, alertness, and conscientiousness, please bless me to mission vows, the root of the teachings, my essential practice. Just as I have fallen into the sea of samsara, so have all mother transmigrating beings. By seeing this, please bless me to train in supreme bodhicitta, which bears the responsibility of free transmigratory beings. Even if I develop only bodhicitta, without familiarizing myself with the three types of morality, I cannot achieve enlightenment. By seeing this will, please bless me to keep the vow of the sons of the victorious ones with fervent effort. By my having pacified distractions to wrong objects and correctly analyzing the meaning of reality, please bless me to quickly generate within my mind stream unified path of calm abiding and special insight. Become a suitable vessel by training in the common path. Please bless me to immediately enter the holy gateway of the fortune, the supreme of all vehicles, the Vajrayana. At that time, the basis of accomplishing the two attainments is keeping my vows and samayas purely. When I have gained effortless conviction in this, please bless me to protect them even at the cost of my life. Then whenever I have realized exactly the vital points of the two stages, the essence of the tantric cess, and I am enjoying the yoga of 4 sessions with effort, without being distracted by the non-meditation objects, please bless me to accomplish these according to the teachings of the holy beings. Thus may the virtuous friends who reveal the noble path and the spiritual practitioners who correctly accomplish it have long lives. Please bless me to pacify completely the collections of outer and inner obstacles. In all my lives, never separated from the perfect gurus, may I enjoy the magnificent Dharma. By completely grounds and paths, may I quickly attain the state of Vajradhara. Sashipaki Chushin Me Tram Rira Le Gampadi Sange Shindu Mente Buwagi Tokun Namanda Shila Jabasho Jesus Lama Tamba Mandala Kamniyatayami
Sangye
Chudan Soge Chonam La Chanchu Bado Dani Kesuchu Dagi Chunyen Jibe Sonam Ji Dola Penche Sanje Dubashu
Sangye Chudan
Soge Chonam La Chanchu Bado Dani Kesuchu Dagi Chunyen Jibe Sonam Dola Penche Sanje Dubashu
Sanje Chedan Zoye Chanam
La Chanchu Bado Dani Kesuch Dagi Chunyen Gibe Tsonam Gi Jola Penche Sanje Juba Shu
Sangha Sombardo Shindig, Dashkats, and between she. All I got on the Timothy, the dog with the Tam ticket to die church and the we draw numbers, accepting a jugumo, goodness, some post, couldn't draw like that. Motivation, the listen nutrition. Paying attention to that. So that should not become cause of the lower realm. Should not become cause of the suffering. And to become cause of happiness. So that depends on motivation to not be stand by the eternal Dharma. Attachment, clinging to this life, happiness. So if you're listening to teaching, just for this life, just turn the happiness for this life. Just few years, few months, or few weeks, few days, or few hours, something like that. Then. So that no difference with the motivation of insects, motivation of the worms. No difference. Only the body is different, but the motivation, nothing different. They also look for food, for the pleasure of this life. I saw a bird. I mean, they do exactly human being does animals. But human being things are very smart, very, very delicate. What delicate? Not delicate, but very smart. But it's nothing special. The animal does the same. So the bird, there was some bird. I don't know the name of the bird. That's a rice cracker, looks like a rice cracker. But I mean, he has to manage, he has to get that in order to catch the fish. So the rice cracker, he put pretty much got from human being. So he put the rice cracker on the water, he throws, but then if it's too far, then he can't reach. The fish comes to that, but then he can't reach. So nearby, he throws. Then you see, it's the same as a human being put the fish home, show them this, you know. I heard, I didn't see, but you know, they put the wire in and out like that. So it's moving, and then so they put in the water. And what happens is somebody does put a wire inside your body like that, like this. How painful it is. Can you imagine? Even very tiny thorn goes in the flesh, you know. How painful it is, you can't walk. How painful it is. So you can't wait until it's taken out. So like that. So your own experience like that. So tiny one. Wow. You can't walk or no until it's taken out. So like that. So unbearable, most unbearable. So your body is very big. The womb is so tiny. The hook, the iron is put in and out. Lama. People can't think that. They can't block to see the suffering, and the worm, suffering the worm, completely blocked. That's like this paper. It's like this paper. The worm is like this paper, you know. So the cat, it was a cat, I'm not sure. The cat says yes. Yes, that's true. So it's like this, complete the worms, the animals, just like the tissue paper, you see? Total, never think it as a suffering. Such ignorance. It's like the skies of ignorance. No darkness, no sun, no light, that's foggy, totally dark. Like that ignorance, not knowing anything. Can't see in the command. Sabbaths. So that's terrible. Can't see. Could not see. They're moving because they're suffering. So totally, as I often say, totally use a total tissue paper like that. You see, by human being, with so much human beings have ignorance, so power, ignorance, no to the suffering. So like that. So anyway, what I'm saying, yeah, so I'm forgetting while I'm talking. Yeah, this bird throws that grass cracker on the water nearby. Then sometimes the fish comes to eat that. Then suddenly things pick up the fish, caught big fish. Then he's able to go from the water a little bit up to eat. So exactly what a human being does. They throw this in the casa, what you call fishing wet. Fishing, you know, huh? Beach. Big big. So throw and then catch fish. You know, you cheat the fish, you cheat it, the other thing is cheat. You cheat the fish. Then fish comes along. That's what you eat. Then get caught here. Get caught there. No escape. And then, so you are hallucination. So that's what you eat. But you don't know it's hook. No idea. So ignorant the fish. Then, you know, so much attachment. Run to get it. Totally, your hallucinated mind, hallucinated vision, hallucinated mind, hallucinated view, totally cheated. Your hallucinated mind, totally attachment, totally cheated you, deceived you. Hallucinated mind, hallucinated view, hallucinated mind which projects hallucinated view, the attachment. Claim this life, pleasure, force, that mind, following that mind, totally cheat. You cheat yourself. By thinking they're aside from the fish, there's no that. It's cheating you. Then, and after that, once out of the water, that's it. And die, sorry. And then, sorry, that's the hairs of the clean, cut half, all of the pepper. So all of that, sorry. Yeah. Sure, you know much more. You know so much more than I do. Other cheat is yeah. Because if the animal do the similar what human does, in cheating others, animals, descendant beings, you know, from whom you receive all your past, present, future happiness, was the most precious, most kind one. So you cheat, you cause suffering. That the Qatar. Yeah. Then you see there was on the tree above the water, near the water, there's a tree growing. Then the branches hanging. So on the branches there's insects. I don't know the names, bugs, you know, something like this. So fish in the water can see that. So the fish throw water from there, from the mouth, water springs, water, shoot water on top of the branches of the tree, and then the bark, the sizes cannot can't sit on the wood branches, so fall down. But because of water on the body, so you fall down. So then it says fall down. You know, the fish catch up. Lama jala. Cheating. How the men cheat in daily life, how the men cheat others, men cheat animals. Exactly, they also came to this. You know, they shoot water from. They see bugs on the branches of the tree. So they know that if they shoot water up there, then they fall down. Then as soon as they up the water, then they immediately catch. Then I saw a long time ago, I don't know what I know, this long animal. The long animal. I forgot it there. No. Squirrel, yeah. Squirrel, no, the squirrel. The 4 legs and there's I mean, no, there's no hair. There's no hair. Lizard, yeah. So this so lizard. You know, there's on the branch of tree, there's a worm there. So I don't know what the name, but worm there. So that which is winged, I think. You call worms or worms? No. I think it's the wings. So it's on the branch of trees. So there's some distance, some distance, maybe like that or longer from now, some distance. So this lizard sand this upon the mouth, this sticky thing. The tongue? Oh, I don't know. No, not the tongue. Sticky thing. It shoots and cover the body. Cover the animal body completely. It's like some wax. Shoot to cover the body. And then eats later. Let's see. Because once covered, it can't move. So then eats later. Well, there's all kinds. There's so many, to get food. Each animal, each insect, animal has its own way, its own method. Cheating other animals to get the food, cheating whom you to get this here, whom to get. I mean, the animal to cheat, how to cheat. I probably know many more. In yesterday, sure, нет kaza, the kaza sat treat at Thailand. Нет kaza. Say treat sat treat, yeah, Thailand China. There's one fish. Dolphin. The one fish. So, in order to get able to get fish, what is the food? So, the dolphin goes into the earth. So goes into the grows into the earth. So it brings earth. It brings earth. Not clean water. So it's very muddy. Yeah, very muddy. All the earth, the dust come up. So all the fish get inside. They try to go inside somehow. They try to get inside. And then the dolphins then able to eat so many fish, able to eat. Oh, they're not true. That's like some human beings out there. Human beings also try something by cheating others to eat, to get. By cheating others. They also no compassion, nothing. They know nothing about the other one has to suffer. How is it unbearable life for you? How is it unbearable for them? No idea. So same, human being all the same. Think the same thing, or sometimes do not care. Maybe know that they're suffering, but do not care. You care yourself. You concern your happiness. You are suffering, but even though the other one is suffering, but you don't care. So like that. So that's a dictatorship. You know, catching a fish. You know, so the fish nobody wants suffering, want happiness. Then you cheat them. That's dictatorship. You don't like you professional run the country. Dictatorship. Everybody complain or kick out. So now here, you see, all the people who kill pig, kill chickens, pig, never fish. What was dictatorship? Only do what you want. Only is here for your happiness, nothing else. Only thing is your happiness. Only that. Only for your happiness. So to get that for your happiness. No concern, not even knowledge of that being that is suffering. No knowledge. Yeah. So like that. Wow. Because one thing is, they can't express. Human being can express, can put TV, can put newspaper, I mean, if they can. Oh, so make the world to know, or the other people to know. There are many ways to put him even. Of course, there's still human beings who don't have power. Some are suffering for whole lives, but there are human beings who can do many things. You know, they're suffering, unbelievable suffering, express, show, like in Tibet, more than 150 people awake, offered to burn their body. They put the fire on their body, you know, because couldn't. It's so much suffering, no freedom, so much suffering. So to express the world, to show the world, please help. So then put their body. They put the kerosene, they burn their body. So just young people, monks, nuns, they burn to express the world, to show the world. So the only way what they can do is to show the world, you know, to show there's a need for freedom, so much suffering. So, more than 50. Also that, yeah, so those who have no freedom, so like that, can you imagine? So, but that His Holiness advice, which young Tibetan people, they want to act like a normal country in the world. Somebody fight you, somebody harm you, you fight back. You know, this is like some animal who somebody who fight you, you fight back. So this I don't do something. So people, the normal world, people don't think karma, who does not karma, you know, who does not compassion for others. So this like that. So when somebody harm you, fight back. skill, all of that is. So young people want to fight for, they like the normal world, what they do, like what the animal does. That's that very ignorant way, doing that thing with very big ignorance. It's a big ignorance, like mountains of oceans of mountains of ignorance. So what he's going to advise them. So the truth we don't fight back. General compassion, practice patience, and temesh vilam, temesh path not having no harm, path to peace, no harm to others. So temesh vilam, so we just follow that. So truth, if you follow the truth, truth will win. So what happens if you fight back? What the animal does, what the normal world who don't know karma, who don't know dharma, that's really ignorance, mountains of ignorance, skies of ignorance, they fight. What happens then? You see, that they create karma. They create karma, harm to others. So then no choice. You experience the result. Receive harm from others who may war, who may harm to others. Then result, it's coming result. Then you receive harm from others. So like that it goes on, no end. As long as you continue war. Harm back and back, and then because of harm, then you harm back, then again karma, all that, no result for others. So it goes on, endless samsara suffering. You create endless suffering of samsara, endless. Like that. So this one is compassion and the holy being. So therefore he advises young people to not fight, to must follow the path to the peace that give harm to the people, to the sentient being. So that that. So if you practice patience, if you practice compassion, no harm, if you also benefit, then the result, you receive so much support from others, happiness, you receive so much happiness from others as a result of you cause happiness, you benefit to others in the past. As a result, then you get a lot of happiness, benefit from others. You understand? That goes on like that. So only peace, happiness. So how? So like that. That's easy. That is what is on advice. Very smart. That's very smart. That one is very smart. Then the other way, what the world does, or the animal, the insect does, even insect or animal what does, somebody comes, you harm back. You see, with the great ignorance like sky. You see, so like that. That's what it. See, because unbelievable. So, however, in the world, people who are supposed to study in the university, college, supposed to be very intelligent, then spend whole life harming others, making all the politics, making so much politics to harm others, without others being knowing, cheating, harm for your happiness. So create so much politics, totally cheat others. Lama. So, I forgot the beginning part. I forgot the beginning word. No, the basic thing. Yes. The basic thing. I don't remember. Huh? I see, okay, all right. Yes. So see if I can do better. So in America, in Washington, because each week we buy, well, each time we go to town, the Walmart. So in Walmart, each time you go shopping, food, once a week, once a week, so buy this fishing bomb. Each one has maybe 300, I'm not sure, this round. So by many, we liberate. There are 2 months at our home, the retreat, this Amitabh Pure Land, it's called a retreat place. So, by many of this, yes, so then there's nothing to, for the people who want to catch fish, they have nothing to do, they have to sell, because we buy many of this, so they get angry. The sugar bar get angry, but they have no thing to sell. The people who fishing people to then buy, see, no left. So I think one time, I don't know whether he's got angry all the time, or at one time got angry, and I heard him. So that, I mean, what they have to, why they buy this is to sell, to get money. But I mean, they get the money by it's just for fishing people. You see, this, I mean, mainly to get money. It doesn't matter who he buys. But the person got angry because there's no left for the people, by fishing people. Say. So then you see, when I was there, I tried to, like Indian do, the wood, this is in 2 buckets here, lot of animals, in the containers, so you see. And so so go around the many Buddha's tatsas, in the house upstairs, many tatsas. In the past, I was traveling with the Reddy Buddha, not all, but just some Reddy Buddha. So so go around, you see, then you bring them to enlightenment. You free them from samsara, you're able to bring them to enlightenment. So you do, as go around, can manage but can manage can be a little bit difficult, but I carry around with the buckets, it's all go around us. But outside, I do remember, now I forgot, that we have Medicine Buddha statue, volcano from Indonesia. So it's made of volcano stone. So carved in Indonesia and sent there. Just outside then around we planted flowers, trees, fruit trees, apples, things like that, and small apples, and flowers. So then the monk, there's two monks, one called Hassan, it's about Nalanda, France. But he got much long when he started philosophy, he got much long, then he was eligible to start this, so he came there to practice. So that he does that, then Tenjin, not a monk. So like that, then I think it goes up. There's Amitabha Buddha, much bigger than life size. It's made in Vietnam. So I sent the eyes, how to make the eyes. You go to the text from Kasha. Kasha is from India. Kasha. This is which state? Kasha. Himachal Pradesh, Kasha, this holy place. I was there doing retreats, and so I made painted the eyes, Buddha's eyes, how to make. Sent to Kasha, where? Sent to where? Sent to where? I made the eye paint, eye from Kasha. No, you're not here, Kasha. So you don't know. Where? Vietnam. Vietnam, but the artists to learn. But the artists so used of their own way. I was like sleeping in the eye. I was like sleeping, and kind of their own way. So used to, you didn't do my example. And so anyway, after the statue came, the statue was well done. Normally well done. He was a good artist, but it was used so much of their own way. So then the ex-monk from Kopan, so he he painted the temple, Kalajar temple down in Sala. So he got the degree from private office. So he, the good artist, the New Gomba, all the paintings, he was the head. He was the head, this I can tell. But everything, he was the head. Then there were a few other artists. So able to do that. Able to take the whole responsibility. And he says why he's able to do all these paintings is because Lama issues kindness. Because when he was young, Kopan Monastery, way up on the roof. So I gave the group which I married this much The cloth of paper, this much. And then Lama Tsongkhapa wanted to paint. Then he asked him to paint, and so he had cloth, very thick red cloth. He was wearing. Then his nose running this much. So running was painting. And I think that he was playing, he was there but not painting. I don't know what he's doing, but the Lama came, beat him. The Lama came and he got some, I don't know, spank or something. Then he ran away. He ran this side to the mountain. He run to this side, this mountain, and then of course he has to come back. So anyway, so he remembered that. So Lama didn't beat, he didn't do that, he wouldn't be able to paint the Kalachara temple, Dhammasala, for the government, for the Tibet, and also here, whole Gomba, that he able to guide, paint. So he wouldn't be able to do this. Lama didn't beat him that time. So he felt kindness of Lama. So he came. He met eye. He rubbed with the rubbed pepper, the rubbed, and then he met the eye and the paint. He spent 2 times there. I don't know for many weeks. Who did the basic painting. Then the thrones, different animals, 5 different animals, Garuda, lion, the horse, elephant, the signified the 5 different delusion. Then by purifying that, then 5 wisdom, the Buddha's 5 wisdoms, the 5 in the Buddha, you see. So to signify the 5 different animal drums, was a vivid, not painting. The make animal vivid, solid, it's vivid. Like that, the throne has like that. So the was large. So there's what stone is that? And the white stone, what do you call it? Marble, yeah. So it has at the Raja had so much hardships to bring from Vietnam. The bringing the statue, so much trouble there. So like that. So often he takes the 2 buckets, all the insects, all the animals around Amitabha Buddha. Then now we have a Buddha Sapasita a little bit on the top of the mountain like this. So then I went to buy a flower many times. Bought flower plant and things like that, put flowers around the Buddha. So the Buddha Sapasita, we didn't have to build. There's a Chinese American who maybe he's Buddha Sapasita, I'm not sure. All the FPMT centers he offered a small, big, with his own expenses. He sent Korea and everything he paid. Not only the cost of the statue, but everything. So he offered a long, much longer than life size. So yes, I mean, yeah. Like the person whose body is very tall, like that, you see. Buddha Sapasita. So they're really the enlightened being, but a short aspect of Buddha Sapa. So So anyway, then afterwards, I don't know what the problem is. After what they change that from that to culture. Maybe there's some problem in there. the jumping one, cricket, yeah, the cricket. Later they do the cricket, but they also cricket are sold in town. So there's some problem with that with fishing worm. I don't know what. So it's like this. You try to bury, not bury, but try to dig the earth. You put it inside. Then, then I think we have a mantra water. They recite mantra and blessed water. I usually have the blessed water. So they put the water on the top, you see. So then the birds see you are digging the ground. Then after you left, and then they come there to dig the earth. They get the worm. That's what I heard, and what do they karma? So yeah, like that. So every week or each time you go to buy food at the same time. After house also we do as much as not only Washington. Because it's very so different animals, and yeah, so people follow my book, prayers and mantras, and then they take around the stupa. We have a stupa backside the house, built in this more or less in the shape of Brahmadur. Like the not Tibetan style, but small ones. So they take around the whole object. Either take it around or by chanting by mantra. In the container carry. Dogs lead with the ropes, with the ropes in the lead, or the insects or those things. And, you see animals, then in the container you carry it around. So, but sometimes recite mantra. If they can hear and spiritual enlargement. So, once for many years ago, once every week do like that. There was one story I saw in the text. There was a leaf. On the leaf there's a tiny insect, seven tiny insects. So wind pushed and they went around with the kachabas. Statue, I think, went around. I think. Went around, I don't know, few just wind pushed, so that on the leaf, 7 tiny insects. So because that they create a cause of enlightenment. So it's made. So so then what happened? They become free from the lower realms. They go to higher birth. They are born human being after that. But lower caste. So I think they had maybe some difficulties in the means of living. I think. So then, sorry. Then I think they actually went around Buddha Kashapa Oh, that was a long time ago, before Shakyamuni Buddha. I think it's something like that. Before it's a Buddha Kashyapa statue, but then after that, I think there's a Buddha Kashyapa or something. Then they born one very famous king. One very famous, sorry, I don't remember the names, king's princes. 7 of them born the king's princes. Then I think so the ultimate result is I think it became free from samsara, oceans of samsara suffering, and they become arat. So of course then liberty, the story, of who got liberty. So they eventually goes to enlightenment. So anyway, so so after their death, they were born human being, but the law caste and the difficulties. And then they go to material renunciation of samsara in their life. Then they were kings, very famous kings, princes. Born. Then I think so there was we became free from ocean samsara suffering. Nirvana, then however lead to enlightenment. You see that with going down the stupa, it creates the cause of enlightenment. They create cause of enlightenment. They create cause of enlightenment. Like that, and then like that incredible benefit. If you carry the animal, insects around the stupa or statue Buddha, stupa on sculpture, if you take them around, they create cause for enlightenment. So the one plastic bag, the cockroach, no cockroach, the jumping one, cricket. 1,000 or something, half plastic, so the plastic is much so I think half. When the Hong Kong, it's a long time ago. So at that time I was carrying relic, Buddha's relic with me. So in the forest, so I put the Buddha relic, then I carried them around. There was one friend, Feng Shui monk, who was quite successful Feng Shui monk. I don't know if he's alive or not, but with him, so I, with the hand, just go around the clockwise and do that. So you see, how many chacha, how many pictures of Buddha there is? So bundles of pictures of Buddha, bundled. So how many chachas there? There's just a printed statue of Buddha. You see, so I mean they are holy objects. Then you see, if there's 100, then you take Kasuri, 1,000 or so. Take one time around. Then they created. There's 1,000. Statue or pictures, Buddha like that, or Dharma text, or the stupa, or whatever. Then they create 1,000, 1,000 holy objects, you see. So you take around this 1,000 insects, you take the round or just one time, then all those 1,000 animals, because they created the cause of enlightenment, 1,000 times, because there's 1,000 holy objects. So even one time going around, you see, you take me in the plastic bag, one time around. So create cause of enlightenment 1,000 times. There's a one really, then one cause of enlightenment. But there's 1,000 holy objects, then each one will create 1,000 cause of enlightenment. Also like that. So therefore, not only one, but to have many as possible. That's so good for the animal to create many, even go around one time. But create, if there's 100,000, there's 1 billion, whatever. So create 1 billion. Cause of enlightenment, if this billion all objects, so like that. So therefore, I gave one time in Singapore. I bought $4,000 holy object picture, bundled pictures. There's a 6th, there's a 7th Buddha, there's 30th Buddha, there's a Tara, there's a Mary Pilton, there was so many different. So this much, all put together this much. So I give to each family, not each person, but each family, and to keep in the kitchen. So in the kitchen, and so many come. So you take them in the container. So you take them around. You keep this in the kitchen, you see, and so then you find many insects, you see, come in the kitchen, put the food. So you take them in the container around. You see, many times it was possible to create cause of enlightenment, makes them to achieve enlightenment. So, like that. So, I should be able to do many places, but I was able to in Singapore, like that. And then here, the ants. Comes ant in the other animals as well. So you put in the tissue paper, then check around holy object inside room. I have piled up like this. The many chatas, that's also relics on top, and then many different. So take them around 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 30 times, so 5 times, 7 times. So they put outside. So in the flowers or in the place was it. So here my mind is lazy, so not strong compassion, so they're lazy. So they are in the Jen, and so other people were there, then the monks, give them to take around. Then sometimes I go myself, go around. I should be going every day, with every ant. I should become myself, my own dedication, my own sacrifice, dedication for them, service for them. So, then also at the same time, you get enlightened. They help you to achieve enlightenment. Those insects help you to, because they purify so much of past nirvana, then to achieve realization, to achieve enlightenment. They help you to come closer to enlightenment. So as we're helping them, so that's like that. So the Chimda Palpe, he was born as a fly. Then there was a precious stupa, and there was cow dung around with water, and then so the fly follow the smell of cow dung, so it become crawl onto the clockwise, like that. So it became one time clockwise by following the smell of cow dung. They want to fly. So that due to that result, then he was born a human being. Human being gender probably, and then then as a result from that, going around Sriva, then he was born a human being, then he met Buddha, then during their life, then he became Arhat. So like that. It's amazing the effect, the enlightenment. What amazing! So any sentient being, any tiniest insects, you take them around and you help them. That definitely cause to not be born lords and to born human being and to meet Dharma. That definitely big cause of enlightenment. So it's unbelievable how put him sorry, the tea. The suffering of the tea. Sorry, very sorry.
Oma ahu, Lama sanje, Lama shete Lama gedunte kongi chepo Lama te Lama namla chebabu.
then also in Washington we did ants. I started making cherry to the ants. I do have one text how to make cherry for ants. The Zamba, not just Zamba, but you mix with the blessed water. I mean, Zamba is also blessed with the mantras, and so mixed with the sugar when we're very dry. So anyway, after Libra snow, then I went outside, to a nest of the ants, and in the backside of the building. And so I did met the Zamba, blessed in the blessed water and all that. Then you might have he's on the Lama's money built, maybe crashed, and maybe I don't remember exactly, but it was supposed to be normally like that. And then sprinkled over the ant's nest. So after 2 3 days it finishes. So then the Thachin, the monk, he started to the rest. So I told him to do the charity to the ants. So ants nest. So they mean ants nest, sometimes 100, sometimes less. So like that, I used to do that before, like that. So it takes him several hours around with him, carrying that blessed Zamba and all that, blessed with water as well. Yeah, without that. So the touch how as much as possible, and then not only giving food. Food stops hunger, I mean, but the blessed water, blessed Zamba, so it purifies their mind. The most important thing is purify their mind. If you bless the food for birds, but with dogs, if you bless with the mantra, you're blessed with the mantra, so that when they drink the water, when they eat the food, their mind gets purified. And to purify the nikrama, they don't get reborn lords. So very important. Otherwise just eat, stop hunger, and that doesn't help to not be reborn lords. Then once they're born, I mean, then the lord now, but I mean, then hell of others, but then for events what? There's Zapa, so you use that mantra, you bless water, Zamba, whatever food you're giving, you bless with the mantra, people which give the birds, all the grains, you bless well. Or then you give it from birds or the animals, the dogs, cats, whatever. So then not only stop hunger thirst, but purify their mind in the karma, so that they don't have to be reborn Lord realms, so they can get higher birth and mid-dharma, all that thing. So there's a book, so many years ago, starting about Taiwan, I met this book, I met this book, How to Help the Liberate Animals from the Lord. So, this is treatment of this and so you liberate, not just, normally it's no mantras, you just buy Chinese, they buy turtle, I don't know what turtle, they buy turtle and they put in the monastery, there's some can't live the water, and they would just put there, and that's it. Nothing really to help them to purify their mind, and they get a human being and the Dharma, nothing there. So, not like that. So something to really help them. Something to really help them. So like that. So basically, is trying to help as much as possible, benefit the person, if it is such a small thing, we do. So, big practice or great practice. So whatever you can do, help. So that's the idea. Because I don't know Dharma, so I just whatever you can help. So do like that. You see. I told Sarah Che. Sarah is my college. I began as my college. Sarah got in the Lama tradition. Then Sarah is a Sarah Meche, the school. Then there are many branches. So many branches in Tibet. Monasteries. So anyway, so Sarah, so I told the Sarah monks, they did long life puja to me. They did everything what they can do, the best. They did the best, whatever they can do. They did this time. So they did long life puja in the past, but so the manager, the manager's idea. Maybe the abbot was whatever. So I told in the when they finished long life puja. So they asked me some advice, but I wrote quite a number of pages to give advice. Here the monasteries, there are 10 monasteries who don't practice the Thaje, who's very humble to practice the 3 monastery practice, but the 10 monastery who for so many years doing puja, big puja together. So even Kopan has 20 years, I think. Just Kopan itself, besides other monastery. So that one, I think I don't do that one. That advice. Because at the beginning, I think basically because the Lama Tsongkhapa tradition, they need office to work, so to study well philosophy in the monasteries, and really to study well, not just during pujas. So they helped very much the Lama Lundu, the Kopan abbot, right? So he put a lot of effort to the monks, the members of the monks. So they so they helped very much to develop the education Buddhism in the monasteries here. So I gave some money, so for the office to buy the place and something like that. I think. Then they asked to give me advice, but I said I don't know anything. I can't give advice. But then later I thought I had some fear. I thought I should give some advice because I do some offerings, like drop on the ocean, like that. But there were the monasteries. The main teacher in each monastery giving salary. Given salary for main teacher, 10 teachers. I think it's in each monastery, not same number, but some 5. So anyway, for many years ago, so other different things, food fund, many different things. So therefore, I felt I should say something, to mistakes to raise and to develop the monasteries, because these monasteries all developed the education, the Buddhism understanding, depth, Sutra, Tantra. Then the rest of the world, then the Buddha Dharma can be spread well in the rest of the world. At the moment, just the FPMT organization has 41 teachers. It became less, 41 teachers at different centers in the world. In the China, they have been, both spiritual, political reasons, so rest the world as much possible. So, yeah, teachers. So you can get a mainly qualified teacher from the monasteries. Then, the essence of the Dharma, then clarification, then all the philosophy, can teach. Bringing wisdom light. Wisdom sun shining in the darkness of the mind, the ignorance, to dispel the darkness, to bring the wisdom light, sun shining. So to bring that, you see. What to say? Oh, like that. So it helped very much. In these monasteries, do practice well, study well, then help the rest of the world. So far we've been helping many countries. It's because of from this Kopan, from those monasteries, you see. They continue to study well and, practice and that. So it helps very much to the rest of the world to enlighten, to bring the light into darkness, so great help. Otherwise, this monastery go down, then the rest of the world we can't bring the wisdom light to Dharma, then see. So anyway, I told I didn't able to Gekko the disciplinary monk can read the advice that. But I did some talk, so I told them I'm very Shango. Shango means totally ignorant. Totally ignorant Shango. Special name Shango. So you want to make some Tibetan to laugh, then you say I'm Shango. I'm Shango. But maybe not so good to the other person, Shango, that's also the much drama. So Shango. So I said, Kopan, I'm so Shango, so ignorant, foolish. So the Kopan young nuns, they debate me, Dura, ask about Dura, Dura is the first subject to debate. I have no answer. I told the monks, Serache, so many monks came that day. Also the ceremony, the Kilupa, was offering liberty, Kilupa examination, food and tea, the Jayakuja special debate, then expenses for traveling, there many, helped. So then they came, many people came to the long life puja. So I told them, I'm so Shango. The nuns, young nuns, couple of young nuns, expert. They debate with Dura, beginning part of the debate philosophy. Cannot answer. So I said, but afterwards, monks who don't really study hard, or simply many monks who got benefit from my talk, from my ignorant talk. But I mean, this monastery full of thousands of learned monks. Can you imagine that? I just studied deep philosophy, Buddhist deep philosophy. Came the name. So I think in China is the students in China. They're very good liberating animal. They do many times liberating animal. So I bought statues, quite big statues, and statues, and sent them. Difficult to send to there, but. Anyway, one student medicine, he tried to help, to get there. Somebody from the Taiwan helped them to get there and to liberate animals. And they're so good at doing that, different groups, and And then I bought strippers from Taiwan, and I think it's made in China. But anyway, to a more holy object where you liberate animals, to take around. So anyway, so that's so anyway, it turned out that way. The talk turned out into. So anyway, what I wanted to say there. So first thing, how everything's created by every existence is created by the mind. So like this. The smell idea, the I or that, how it came from mind, I explained, gave an example, and explained how it came from your mind. So somebody taught you that, then your mind, by following that person, your mind immediately label that, because that's because there is a valid base. No, that because of that, so then your mind immediately labeled that. So like that, you see. Then after that, you see this is that. You understand? Before you don't see, you see the base, but you don't see this is that. But after this, then you see, after you understand that, then you follow the person, then your mind immediately inputs that, because the wild base is there. So then after this you see that. Only after this you see that. So how does that come from your mind? You see, so like that, so like that. So like that, it's the I. Because it's a Valdi base, 5 acres at the moment. So Valdi base. Then Valdi mind is not only labeled, but immediately labeled. I. You see, then after that you see this I. You see the eyes after that, you see. So like that, whole samsara nirvana, enlightenment, hell, happiness, problem. All the rest of phenomena come from mind, come from your mind. Come from your mind, you see. Like that. Come from your mind. Created by your mind. So all the appearance, form, sound, smell, taste, changeable, all the 5 sense objects, 6 sense objects, so all came from your mind. They came from your mind, created by your mind, just like the Z, I. So That's one thing. So everything came from your mind. So only after your mind immediately able, then you see this and that. Okay? You see the eye, you see that, it's all the phenomena. After that, after you're middle leveled, after your mind immediately impetus, because the world is best, that world is knowing that, seeing that. So, so like that, all the phenomena which exist all come from your mind. You know, therefore your five sense objects all come from your mind. So that's a very important meditation. Most important, basic Buddhism, most important meditation. So His Holiness, what is Buddhism? So what is Buddhism? He quoting His Holiness, the Tawa, the right view, then the dependent rising. You know, dependent rising, then the subtle dependent rising, which means emptiness. Emptiness, but in the meaning of dependent rising. So, right view, dependent rising, tawa tendel. Japa chavamba. Conduct is no harm to sentiment. Conduct is no harm to the sentiments. You should write down in your diary book. His Holiness says, what is Buddhism? Is a right view, dependent arising. Now you got some idea of emptiness, world mentioned a few times today. So conduct no harm other sentiment. Katsuri. So then it makes sense when you think like that, how everything came from your mind. So you see, there's a valid base, so the valid mind made imputed this and that. So that's how it exists in the reality. So anything more, anything slight, more additional than that, is anything slight, you see, additional than that is a hallucination. Anything more than that is a total hallucination. Slight more than that is not middle level one, but something exists from. It's a level, but it exists from inside. Or that is the subtle existence from inside, or that total hallucination, or that is a person gets view emptiness, more than the realization. Also very subtle. Katsure, all that is Katsure. So it makes sense what is on the right view of Buddhism, what Buddhism is, the right view is dependent arising, dental. Then the conduct no harm other sentiments. That's the real Dharma. No harm. So you see, so if somebody abused you, or you abused others, or somebody abused you, or the child time, or the by father or by mother, or whatever, or that is unbelievable angry. Even you met Buddhism so long ago, 30, 40 years ago, but they abused me, this, you can't deal it at compassion at all. It's like impossible. So angry. So it is. That's as I told you also yesterday. But it's neighbor religious Dharma to your life. It's unbelievable. So like that. So as I told you, It's a partner much and if you didn't harm to others in this way, nobody can harm you. That's very true. Logical, that Buddhism, okay? Basic Buddhism. So like that. So if you benefit others, then others benefit you. So if you love to others, if you love to others, then others will love you. They help you. So if you want others to love you, to help you, then you must help others. You must help the cause of that others to help you. Then you must help others first. So that's the answer. So you need to create the cause. Without creating the cause, then this doesn't happen. This is a causative phenomena. So it doesn't happen then. So you have to know that. So anyway, so like that. That's very important material to the whole. This use this example, then all the rest, it's all come about that material that. You can meditate like that. The whole life, even life to life. It's very important meditation. So, is there any problem you experience? Means everything came from your mind, created by your mind. There's nothing to blame to somebody. Oh, he did it. There's nothing to blame. Only your mind. So you have to change your mind. You have to. The work is to do. The work is to do. The work life it. You see, to transform your mind, to change, to make your mind happy, virtue, healthy. Oh, that's very important. Then everything will be good. If your mind is dirty, then everything was black, nothing is good, everything causing problem, this is the problem, that, the whole life, all the time, whenever you meet, people hear your problems. So like that. So anyway, okay. So like that, everything can bring your mind, okay? So now see, bad and good. Now, bad and good. Appear bad and the first answer that covers everything, but now to make more clear, the bad and good. Things appear bad and then appear good. That it is affected by your past karma. Good, negative, and the virtuous karma affected your view this time. So something which is nice, something which brings pleasure to you, nice, affected you by your past virtuous action, positive action, good heart, non-ignorance, non-anger, non-attachment. There's really no selfish mind. So this kind of mind then, is a good action, virtuous action, healthy action, they affected to your view this time. So all to see everything nice. Then that gives that, from that, by meeting that, then pleasure rises. Now the bad ones, bad appearance, the miserable, the appearance. So in the past, you see, Kasure, self-chasing thought, anger, attachment. So you see the mind, the action done with the mind, then negative karma. So that affected you have view this time, that affects this bad object that you dislike. Oh, the bad object. So it affected your view. So you see bad object, something you don't like, you hate. So it meaning that it brings not pleasure, but opposite pleasure, uncomfortable or suffering. Oh yeah. So this is so came from your mind. The bad or good, particularly the bad or good, what is the object? Or seeing this time is affected by your mind, by your past mind. Negative or positive, healthy or unhealthy order. Oh, like that. You see, but also you see, it's negative for other people, but particularly for you, it appears positive. Even though it's negative for other people who can't transform the mind, who can't transform the problem into happiness, but you are able to do. So it's a problem for the common people, but for you it's a happiness. Because you can transform the problem into happiness. For example, like this, in Tibet, two disciples, they went very far and came back to the monastery, and the teacher served them cold tea. The teacher served them cold tea, and one monk thought, one disciple thought, oh, how teacher is so kind, why he made the tea, purposely he made the tea cold for us. We were so tired and this, so he made the tea purposely cold. So he got he created a lot of merit with the Guru, lot of merit. So then the other one, oh, we came from very tired. Even the Guru didn't make tea hot. Oh, he got angry. So you see, it came from. You see the good tea, bad tea came from the mind. You understand? There's nothing from its own side. It came from the mind. So the other one got angry and created this heavy negative karma with the Guru. You understand? Oh. So, get born in the in hell. Even the number 8 hell, there's the heaviest suffering among the hell. So you see. It's explained to the patience, then if you think the kindness of patience is getting angry, if you think the kindness of patience for others, as I mentioned, I'm not going to repeat again. So this most precious, the most kind of to even the person is angry, still angry, harm you, but from your side, see that the person, realize the person most kind and most precious, and the kindness is like sky, give enlightenment, and then they free the sentiments from the Lord and bring the enlightenment, so like that you see. So most people, general people is very bad, very negative, but for you, so positive. Wow. So like that so cancer, for example, you have cancer, you see, doctor says you have cancer, oh, you are so happy, because you see, now you can use your life for sentient being. You can take all sentient beings, you can experience cancer of all sentient beings. You think this cancer is for all sentient beings cancer, so you experience, and you let the sentient beings free from samsara and achieve enlightenment. So the Gyawago Sangpa, the Kaju Gyawago Sangpa, great Lama, great yogi, great. So according to the great yogis who are practicing Dharma, I'm saying I'm practicing Dharma is just between lips. And he offered his life to lice. many thousand lives. 3 times after he passed away, he offered his life, charity, or like that. There are many other things. So he doesn't like monasteries organization. He never want to do because object attachment, so self-taking. So he particularly doesn't like. That's Java Gosangpa. So Java Gosangpa said, when you have problems, sickness, whatever problem, relationship problem, whatever you have, sicknesses or whatever you have, my experience with cancer be the experience of this experience of all the sentient cancer. Experiencing made be experience the cancer of all the sentient beings. So whatever problem you have, that problem, all the sentient beings problem, this may be the experience of all the sentient beings problem. So let them to be. Then I added. Let them to be from sickness and spirit harm and negative karma development. So these 4 things. Negative karma development, something quality from beginners, but let them to be from this, and it should be enlightenment. I added that on top. So you recite this like mantra Om Mani Padme Hum, like no Mani Padme like that. Then it's like that you recite it. By my experience, may this be the experience of the cancer. If it's cancer, then cancer of all sentient beings. So that you see whatever the problem is. So, may it be experience of all sentient beings, relationship problem. This whatever is, then spirit harm, then the karma development. You see, and then let them to be free from this, and it to be enlightenment. So you count, you do over and over. Hamala, 21 Hamala, 1 mala or more. This is fantastic, and whether you're going to start Om Mani Padme, the sky's a benefit, but you don't know what you're saying. So now here you know the meaning. This is a fantastic practice. So what about it? So if you know the sentient beings, how it's so kind, then taking cancer, you experience cancer for them, you're so happy. Unbelievable happy. Unbelievable happy, so happy to experience the whatever suffering is for sentient beings. Experience for sentient beings. So happy. More you know kindness of sentient beings, more you know how they're so precious. The experience of whatever suffering for them, or even you're dying, if you dying, you die for, you see, you're dying, but they say you take the sentient beings death on you, you experience, and they let them to free from the death. So then all the free from negative karma development on the level. So you practice the Java Gosangpa's advice. So wow, that's so good. So more you know how kind are the sentient beings, precious, so important, so important. Then you say, you might so happy to experience cancer, to experience death. You can receive this, you can experience sentient beings. So Bodhisattvas, you see, Bodhisattvas like the mother cherished the children, so much cherished more than life. So they fell in the fire, mother suffering, mother, you see, even for a few seconds, like taking years. I mean, so want to rescue or save from that right way. So like that, you see, when you Bodhisattva, then, like that, sentient beings suffering sometimes. But like that, you see, you feel. So your attention of life, your living, then there's for sentient beings to be free from oceans or sometimes suffering. So then they can say like this. The Arahatas seeking nirvana for oneself, beautiful state, peace for oneself. Or then you say, that for your own happiness, for the free liberation of samsara, the blissful state, peace, everlasting. This that's the main interest, so much of that. But for Bodhisattva, there is kaka. But what for Bodhisattva, there is kaka. You understand? I make just a simple. This kaka for Bodhisattva. You see, in the text it said, when the road, the way you speed it, nobody picks up that. So that's they were thrown there. It's like the toilet paper they use for kaka. It's like that. Bodhisattva, that attitude is so bad, like treaty paper that used for kaka, all like that, thrown away. Then it's to be born in hell. You suffer to be born in hell for sentient being, even for one sentient being to be born in hell, suffer for that one sentient being instead of that sentient being suffering. Also, it's like it's great pleasure for the suffer. So unbelievable happiness, unbelievable happiness. To be born in hell, to suffer for that sentient being, to that sentiment, nobody born Lord to suffer. Like that, you see, more this what Bodhisattva wanted, this happiness. This one what wanted them greater, even Arahatas want the blissful state, peace for them. So like that, you see. That because they then they feel that they discover sentiment is so precious, so because of that. Like that. So death. You see, death. Well, when you think of your death, you fear. But when you think of death, it's been death for others. Others, instead of others dying, so you die for them, the period of samsara, so happy to that. So anything, any problem, you see, most happy. So they said, but then to get that happiness, you have to realize the sentiment, how precious, how kind it is. Otherwise, you don't get that. Incredible happiness to experience, to be hardships woven by others, or to experience suffering for sentiments. The great pleasure, unbelievable pleasure that would happen. So like that. So they were this kindness of the precious. One want to know as much as possible. Okay, now I explained normally 3 ways. I think maybe stop here. Otherwise, others want to get carried on all night. Might carry on all this year, next year, maybe next life. I'm joking. Sorry. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you very
Sangye Shindo Metembuwa Itokunamda Shinla Guru Ratna Mandala Kamniya Tayami.
One story I didn't remember well, so I'm just looking at this seven tiny insect carried by on the leaf by wind, on the water, went around with the Kashyapa statue. So the last part. Sorry. All this I didn't find it. Okay, all right. To clear up. Next slide. They have one human being, but rock hard, and they had much I think renunciation to the. I think the wealth and something like that. And then the next slide they born one king's princess, and then I think I saw with a Kashyapa or something like that. The last part didn't clear my mind, so I was looking for extra story. So very important, because it's very important. So that you can help you can help the people, you can help your children, you can help your animals, insects. For example, when you go around, you should know you have a symbol Niti Chikdong. Niti is 20,000. How do you say? Symbol. My girl is rather tiny sentient being. Normally we have that. 20,000 to 1. 20,000 and 1,001. Yeah, so lice in the, if you have lice in the cloth, so you see how many sentient beings you have in the body. When you go around the stupa, they get purified. Not only you get purified, how many sentient beings there, lice, whatever, on the inside the body, worms and whatever, all get purified. You have to know that. They all get purified, not only yourself. So that's just mentioned as a. That's all there. Then to do all the past, to do all the past, to do all the to all the past, present, future, past, present, future, merits called by ourselves, 3 times merits called by numberless, 3 times merits called numberless Buddhas, and may the bodhicitta be generated in the one's own heart, in the heart of numberless helping, numberless anger, numberless animal, numberless image, numberless surah, numberless asura, numberless intimate beings, and in those who has developed bodhicitta may be increased. Oh, Changju Seme Chu Rinpoche Ma Je Ba Anama Je Jo Je Ba Nya Ba Me Ba Ye Gon De Gon Du Pe Wan Tunye Tawa Rinpoche Ma Je Wan Na Je 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 Ba Nyam Ba Me Ba Ye Gon Ne Gon Pe Wan Sarakundo Java Tunga Vete Chinyango Zebetu Javanga Bela Sati Kijita Yato Muji Apa Mujun the Sametin and the Lachis Javing the Jagarin and Jujelos and Javit and Joju upon the Lama Juguchi Dawagutan with the Jataja Jijo Sambotin the water the Gunanda Ju Pandalamina Batavala Jeta Lota Bigage the Leper to him Lamijela Salan Jobo I think it's one. Oh, then did you all the past the best major marriage to Kulatra Bamitri? I married to Kulatra Banabilis, name and Nabilis Buddha. The real one existing from inside do not exist at all from its outside. It's hard for me to do another voice. That happened naturally. They were chicks. If you are not that much familiar, then I will say which exists in the main name, very imperturbable mind. So it's like it exists, but it's like doesn't exist. Unbelievable stuff. Exists in the main name. Oh, then do that matter I who appear real one exists from inside, but it's totally hallucination. There's time. Then, because what the I, what exists, what exists in the mere name, meaning by mind. So it exists, but it's like doesn't exist. So unbelievable subtle. Oh, then because it leads to all the Egypt Buddhahood, and that which exists, that which appear real exists from outside, but do not exist at all in the reality. Totally empty. Exists in mere name, mere level by mind. It exists, but it's like that. Oh, then lead all the sentient beings who appear against the real one from its own side, but do not exist at all in the from its own side at all. It exists in the mere name, mere level by mind. So it exists, but it's like that it exists. Oh, then because of the lead to Buddhahood, and Buddhahood also appear real one, which is not there, because it's appear real one from inside, which is not there, because of how it exists is in mere name, mere level by mind. Oh, then Brahma self alone, who also appear real one again, so that do not exist at all from its own side. It exists in mere name. Yeah. It exists in mere name, so it exists, but its light doesn't exist. So it's unbelievable. Yeah. Oh, Chamalan Bhavicita, Chembata Kunda Sambati, and the Jindo Kunji Chesundala, Gawatita Tanjeratungo, to the Shepe Javatan Chijungo, Wakala to the Navata, Getati, Samboju Jeratungo, and yes, I dedicate as a 3 times, but it's past, present, future, all that, but that's dedicated merits. The same way I dedicate all my merits. So today, taking a Brahman practice, all that. Oh, what's the prayer next? Huh? Jede kamandre peyande maleba kale joen sambe Thank you. Good night. Thank you.